We've got an orange shark.
I think it would have been cool. But...
I like our white one. Young Master Scrap, where doth we find ourselves, and what doth we doeth here?
We have found ourselves at the velodrome, but we're not going to be riding on it. Because we're here to bike fit. Bike fit, bike fit.
What does that mean?
It means it's not my own stupid opinion on how I should set up my bike. It's a professional's.
Scientific, data-driven, optimized fit, yes?
Yes, one of the only times I'll ever go somewhere to get a professional opinion.
Yeah. Say that, but the thing is you get a lot of professional opinions from...
Yeah, but go somewhere to get some.
That's a very specific thing, but yes. So what do you reckon? Is it clean enough to...
Yeah. How's it looking on the bottom?
I was going to say. Yeah, it needs a bit of a... Yeah, oh.
Really?
Rusty's medicated bumper ointment. Huh. Right there?
Yeah. The track bike's digging into my shoulder.
But you like to carry your own cross, don't you? I can take it, you know.
There we go.
Oh, sorted. Problem is, you see, you've got nothing between the bones and the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Here we are, Performance Lab. See if Jona makes it those last few steps. Cool. Wearing the
Beluga.
head too.
The whale helmet.
Yeah. Do they have the your non-brand partnered one that you're going to get sent, maybe?
The Met.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
That does look blooming huge, though.
Jeez.
Thinks of everything.
At least 100. That's how many cookies is that per hour?
How many is per cookie?
I'll say 10.
10? So you're
So
doing
we need some
10.
more.
10. Huh?
Do you think you're going to be like this guy and have,
Oh.
instead of having other people's jerseys, you're going to have your own leaders' jerseys in the studio?
Dunno.
I think you would.
What? Certainly no junior jerseys right now.
Yeah. Never mind, no, I'll just jump straight to the Southwood ones.
Welcome to Bike Fit today. We've got Jona here, a couple of bikes, lots of technology, and we're going to rattle through probably 2 to 3 different disciplines, track road and also TT. Fire loads of questions at me. We're going to collect loads of data. We're going to put Jona through the paces, test out his mobility, test out some of his limitations. I don't know, are there any?
Probably not.
No limitations, cool. So we can get you in maybe CDL 0.15, 0.14?
Sounds about right.
Cool.
Whatever that means. Hey Dan, can you, for the benefit of the Jona the Drop worldwide audience, can you give us a quick who you are? Because we know that you're a bit of a legend here. Like aside from the cool looking jerseys up there.
Thank you. Yeah, different guy, I guess, to when I was wearing that jersey, but a few years later, moved to the other side of the fence. So I raced for 10 years after finishing studying in the UK. Went to North America, Belgium, probably 7, 8 years, 5 different UCI teams, collected a bunch of experience and had definitely a lot of up and downs throughout my career. And towards the end of it, found that I was enjoying helping other people more than trying to get to those high heights that I was looking for myself. So it made like a real easy, smooth transition into where I am now, which is coaching and technical support. Technical support is, I guess, why you guys are here today, which is biomechanics, really, comfort and aerodynamics, all into a package of bike fitting, which is what we call setting up a bike for your personalized performance goals. So I guess a good place to start is, what are you hoping for out of this and out of your bike setup?
Most aero it can be without causing me pain. And just overall a proper professional opinion rather than my guesswork from an online bike fit that happened a year ago.
Cool, that sounds good. Hey, oh, she's in the camera.
Hello, I'm Kate. I'm Dan's wife. I'm just here.
Kate's running-
of the performance lab.
Yeah, Kate's running the show.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Yeah, he's the face. I'm the.
And sharing in stress about
Oh yeah,
scaling up a business like this that we all know about.
absolutely. Yeah, no, it's good fun.
No pressure points.
Fairly even across the board, I think.
Yeah. How about through the width? Oh, you've got quite narrow feet then.
Yeah.
No issues. That's possible. Maybe you're not training well.
Just did a 14-hour week last week.
14?
Yeah.
Decent. How old are you?
16.
Sweet man, so if you could just ramp that cadence up to endurance. You've already obviously written today. So how long have you had the bike?
Well, I broke my other one in. I've definitely had it at younger.
Yeah, so a wee while.
A little while, yeah.
And some medium.
Yeah, size medium. Although the wind space sizing is a bit weird, like seat tube on wind space medium is like 49. But the reach is like still medium reach.
Yeah. Just to do with the C-tube angle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can even see it. It's quite slack.
Yeah.
What length stem is that on there?
It looks massive, but it's a 125.
125. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does look huge, doesn't it?
Just because the way that the bars are, they slant backwards a little bit.
Yeah. Width-wise on those handlebars?
Marketed 36. I think that's 36 in to in on the tops.
40 hopefully outside to outside. So be
On the tops, yeah, I think 40 outside to outside. But on the drops, it's going to be a bit more than that because they flare quite a bit.
oh yeah. Sweet. Crank length?
165.
What saddle is on there at the moment?
Oh. Somasi R7, carbon 3D printed.
Do you know what like width and length is, or have a
I'll
look
be
at?
able to find out.
Yeah, no, I'll measure it up in a moment. Yeah. You're on the look pedals, are you?
Yes.
Yeah. Are they Favero power or no? Just normal look pedals. Oh yeah. Okay. Were they the the power version?
No.
No.
No, the power's
Crankbase. Cool. Cool. So you got like no major issues.
I haven't felt anything, but I'm pretty sure you can notice that the seat's pretty angled down.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
And that's just what I've done myself because whenever, like when I looked at it when it was closer to flat, now I'd like go down into like this, it would just start hurting groin area. And so I tilted it down so that when I'm like sort of in a more aggressive position, it would be comfortable.
Yep.
I'm not sure what the UCI rules are around tilt and whatever, but I just did it to what I felt comfortable.
I believe it's more than it used to be. You could only do like 2 degree, but I think you'd be fine. I think it's down at like 8 or 10. I can check, but ideally we're not running such an angle.
Yeah.
Then we can support your weight better through the saddle. I don't know if you notice, like you're light and you're powerful, so you're probably not overloading your hands too much, but over a long ride, if you haven't got the support through your saddle, you might be feeling that through the handlebars.
I've felt in the TTs before that when I'm like this, I get some pain in my elbows.
Yep.
Like, I don't know if that's just like I haven't practiced enough in seat
Need to do
position,
more planks. Yeah.
or if it's a fit problem,
Yeah.
but that's only ever been a problem on like the road bike TT events where I've just been like this
Yeah.
for an extended period of time.
Yep. Yep.
That's never hurt back or anything. It's just in the elbow.
So it's not like at the end of a 6-hour or 5-hour ride, you'd feel your hands get numb or
no,
sore.
no, nothing like that.
Cool. Just gonna throw some of these. So just hold up that pedal in. Have that knee. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Just gonna get the shoulder as well. I guess it's confidence as well, isn't it, that the setup's correct? Not, even though you don't.
Well, I'm not confident that it's perfectly optimal, but
Yeah, so that's what you're looking for, right? Like just kind of like tick those boxes. So in your mind, you're like, you know, it's a slippery and there's an efficient.
And also, I haven't. The one that I did with my coach, it was like, because obviously he's not in New Zealand, he's overseas, and so he just got me to take some videos of me on the rollers
Yeah.
with the different, like we just put some like
Yeah.
electrical tape or whatever
Yeah.
on these spots.
Yeah.
And he like run it through a calculator and it spat out some numbers.
Okay.
But that was like so long ago, back when I was sort of still in the 160s height-wise, and now I'm like 174.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't think that's really valid anymore.
Yeah. And but you would have changed things since then.
Yeah, I've upped my seat height and everything, but the bar, it was on the old bike, but the old bike was the same frame, had the same length handlebars.
Yeah.
Can't remember what I set the stack to, but it would have been similar.
Okay. So I just grabbed another 5 minutes or so of riding like this.
Yeah. Any particular position or just what's comfortable?
Hoods. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I've got the stickers on the elbow, hip and everything. It's on the right side.
What's your left-right balance like?
I think it was like 48-52,
Okay.
or I think it was 52 left, 48 right.
Yep.
And it's like consistently across most of my rides.
Any idea as to why?
My coach noticed it. He asked if I felt anything in particular. I said no, so I have no idea why that could be.
Okay. What would be your dominant leg? Which would you kick a football with?
Strangely, my right.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna throw some saddle pressure mapping at you as well. Has that discrepancy between left and right always been there, or is that just like a recent
I
thing?
think so.
Yeah.
It was very early on that coach sort of found.
Yeah, you're good. Sweet. So same thing again, just steady state riding.
Numbers.
For someone that looks good on a bike, you're not silky smooth. There's definitely some things we can iron out.
It's good.
Have you got your head unit on there?
No, I don't.
Have you got it with you?
I think it's in the car. I hope I haven't put it anywhere strange. I suppose ideally you want that to be static.
This?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's never going to be static, but I was just measuring. Right, it'll come up now. I just took a little capture. It's quite interesting. Is that somewhere that you would feel when you're pedaling on that left-hand side? That hot spot there?
Kind of, I think, yeah.
Sometimes? Yeah.
But I think between the one on the left and the one on the right, I think it's. I mean, the thing says it's more severe to the left. But
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever particularly felt it.
Okay, cool.
Looks like the bike being blue doesn't help the sensoring around here.
No, yeah, it keeps picking up your head tube. Yeah. Sweet. That's good for now, mate. If you want to hop off. So definitely like a bit of a left-right thing going on here, bit of asymmetry. We've got a dead spot on your right-hand side, 15, and on the left of 8. So typically it would just mean that you've got instability through your pedal strokes. So we're going to go through a couple of things and then maybe try and iron that one out, because any fluidity issues is going to be a loss, basically, a loss of power.
Right. Is that like
yeah.
a thing with forward and back, or?
Mate, it can be all sorts. So we'll start from the bottom, start from your shoes and work up. But first thing we'll do, probably just get you on the table just so we can have a look at your leg lengths.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's one leg that is smoother than the other?
Never really felt it, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
One thing that sort of jumps my mind a little bit is cleat placement,
Yeah.
because I've literally just guessed my cleat placement.
Okay. All right, we'll go through that. Yeah, pop those shoes off and then we'll get you on the table. Just slide those legs up towards you, just by bending your knees. Yep, all the way to your bum, and then back out again. So it's the left that has more power, according to your power meter.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I could look at the Wahoo app just to see. My phone's just there.
You'll have a look in a moment. Yeah. You've got more length on your left leg, which is interesting.
My left leg's longer than my right.
Slightly, yeah.
Weird. My feet are being analysed.
Oh, should have put on clean socks if this was going to be part of the deal.
Took some time
Based
off.
off my, just how it felt.
Yeah. What do you think it was like? Just bruising on the kneecap?
I think it was so long ago I really couldn't remember, but I just remember it just being like a pain when there was load.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's just bruising or
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay. Cool. Whip those shoes back on. Take a seat. Have a look at the cleat position.
That's something that I'm actually very interested in, actually. Tighten?
Yeah. Just. Just have a look. So you guys basically just set them up based on what you thought was best. Cleat
I
position.
kind of watched a few videos on them, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, sort of as far back as you can go is kind of optimal. So I sort of set them as far back as I could while keeping them straight to the
Okay.
pedals. Mm-hmm. I don't know how well I've done that, but I've never felt any particular pain in my feet.
Yeah. Cool, it's good for now if you want to take those shoes off. So you really think maybe what, like another half year out of those until you grow out of them? Or less?
Not sure, I mean, they kind of
Getting a bit battered, aren't they?
getting a bit yellow.
Yeah. You've actually set these up really well.
Right.
Or that one anyway. That's his asymmetric pelvis, yeah.
You got a wonky butt.
Yeah, they're set up really well. So,
Right.
yeah. Did you do something similar, like mark to your metatarsals and...
No, I just sort of
Just
slammed as
slammed
far
them
back as
back.
I could
Yeah.
and then tilted them
Yeah.
to make them straight.
They can actually go further back. Those red things, you can take those out and then, but you don't need to.
Show some back to shoes.
Oh, it's the worst part of the job.
Yeah.
Definitely had some people do like Tour Aotearoa. They'll come in after cycling for 3 months every single day and then
I was going to say, fortunately, it was only a crit and not a long road race.
Yeah. Lucky it wasn't raining.
Whoa.
It's funny how
Should have bought the shoe dryer.
You know what would be great? People came with clean cleats as well. Just like all the mud, all the stuff just knocked out, ready to go.
Is it too terrible?
These are pretty clean, yeah.
I feel like the track deserves its own separate pair of shoes, you know?
Whoa, you say that.
Everything's so sterile in here. It should be
Yeah. Most people will run a track shoe and a road shoe. Yeah.
The thing
different
is,
shoes or
Yeah,
something.
more stiffness in the track shoe. Yeah, just for starts, accelerations. There's a shoe up on that shelf over there, which has the dimples on. That is a track shoe. You want to grab that and have a look at it.
was looking at some bonds, but I heard they were like really wide.
They look like slippers. I mean, these ones.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Zero plus. They look like grandpa slippers. Oh, that's not a joke. There you go. Tune it up. Oh, they're even your size.
What size are they? 43. Give those toes a wiggle. Oh, yeah. So getting pretty close, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. And if I have like, I'm going out for a cold run and I have like bigger socks on, then
Yeah.
it's like,
Right at the edge.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty teetering on that 43 now. Yeah.
Like if I was getting new ones, would I get a larger size? Or?
Yes, yeah, I'd size up for you, yeah. Yeah, even like throughout the outside there, you can feel that fifth metatarsal just pressing into your shoe. You don't feel that on like a long ride, just there?
I don't sort of feel any discomfort, but
Yeah, okay.
obviously I'd feel it against the.
Yeah. Sweet. Take these off. So I just made a minor adjustment. One of the shoes was further out than the other one, so I just brought them, aligned them together. But it was close. It was a good effort. Yeah. Sweet. Let's see what we can do then. We've got to get less tilt in that saddle so we can support you better. Jump back on.
Is it so cool?
I was just doing it.
Pugaccia does it. This is you. You see at that point there at the pedal stroke, you're hyper extended through there just to reach the bottom of the stroke. And that's where we're picking up that wobble basically.
Right.
$147. So that's fine if you were stable, but we're picking up dead spots all throughout that pedal stroke. So we're going to lower that saddle, level it a little bit, see if we can support more of your weight through that saddle. Jump off, let's have a look. So you just went up and then just left it? You haven't played around? You haven't gone up and down at all?
No, never really.
You know what? Before I do any of this, I'm going to take some measurements just so we know where we started.
Do you like your stickers?
It's got special dots on them.
Your dots.
It's funny because, like, you know how the dot's like slightly reflective? It was picking up the paint on the bike,
Oh.
just the wrist one, initially. It's kind of funny. Okay, so in today's race, I had a left-right average of 51.49 to the left. In mechanics yesterday, it was 51.49. Ride back from the TTT. That one said 50-50. 50-50.
50-50 when?
That was on the ride back from the last TTT,
Yeah.
17th.
So it was like 90 Ks or something.
Yeah.
You averaged it out over 90 Ks.
And then on a ride like 5 days earlier than that was 52:48.
But always one side.
It's always leaning towards the.
Sounds to me like if your legs are uneven, maybe you need to give up on the sport. We need to stop stressing.
Get one crank longer than the other.
Yeah. No, I think we just need to stretch you out on one side, maybe.
I can lift him up by one leg and shake him with that.
We can just hang him from something in here.
Want me to lift you up? Like, which leg's too short?
My right leg.
Should I lift you up by your right?
That's all right.
There's enough room in the foyer out there. I can swing around a few times.
So it could be like length difference, but it could also be functional and a tightness through one side. So if you are dominant through your right hand side, you might be shortening those muscle groups and maybe not doing the foam rollering that your coach might be asking you to do.
Has he asked me to do any foam rolling?
He asked you to do stretches that you don't do.
Has he?
Yes.
He said to do pre-race stretches, not
Do you do those?
didn't do them today.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do any stretches, ever.
It's not true. Do a little bit.
Oh, you stretch your back just so you can make it click. This is a problem, Dan, when it all comes too easy.
Okay, mate, jump back on. Actually, I'm just going to tweak this just to make sure it's tight. Yep. What do you notice?
Um,
You can keep pedaling like kind of zone 1, zone 2.
it feels different. Doesn't feel uncomfortable.
I take it you can tell which way we've gone, like up or down.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
gone like that.
Like leveled out.
Leveled
Yep.
out and
Yep.
it's gone down a little bit.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, head units here.
You just hold that pedaling and have that right crank facing forwards. Yeah. Yep. Cool. And then rotate that round so the crank's in 6 o'clock, facing down. Yep. If you were to put a bit of force through that pedal now, what muscle groups? So if you just lean into it a bit on that right hand side,
Yeah.
what activates what muscles?
Like here. And a bit in the calves, I think.
Bit of calf, bit of outer quad. Any
Yeah.
glute?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Harder to activate the glutes.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to make the most of that muscle group. That's untapped power that we're probably not using at the moment because we're extending and we're using our ankles and calf rather than glute.
Right.
So if you pop over onto the left-hand side, this should come easier on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely left glute activates easier on the left.
I was gonna say there's a lot more calf. I feel a little bit more in the calf.
Yep.
Maybe a bit more. I don't know. It's weird. I
How
think
so?
a little bit more glute, I think.
Yep. Back over to the right-hand side again. Are you feeling like that you're needing to tilt your pelvis just to reach bottom of the pedal there? Just like a fraction?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just a fraction. Yeah, cool. And then back over to the left-hand side again. Yeah, okay. Yep. So need a saddle height where you're not having to hitch and drop your pedal, your pelvis through each pedal stroke. So I think we're better, but we're not quite there. I think we'll drop it like another couple of mil.
This is good. It's good that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Just gonna pop this back on the saddle as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that improvement.
So still a bit of pressure on that right hand side, but definitely evened it out compared to
Yeah, I can
before.
definitely feel it more closely on the right hand side now.
Yeah. So do you say you can feel it more on the right hand side than before? Or-
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll do another couple of minutes in this position. We'll actually just have that crank stopping in that right position, facing forwards. Yeah. Yep. Bit higher up. A little bit higher up on the crank. Yep. Cool. 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 That's good. Yep. Yeah. Sweet. So another couple of minutes, just like this. Okay, good for now. Let's see what we can do about that right hand side. We're going to bring that pedal slightly up higher to you by throwing in a couple of shims. We're going to hop off. Shoes off. Right, mate, we've got like 1.5 mil now on your right cleat. We've also moved the cleat to the outside
Oh yeah.
so that your feet are coming inwards. So you're very slender through the hips, and your knees also like run quite close to the frame as well. So we're just going to try and bring those feet underneath you rather than having them splay out to the side. Juniors should really be in here every 6 months, to be honest.
I would do it every 3 or something.
Yeah.
Every time the saddle feels a little bit lower.
Yeah. So your feet should be slightly closer together now. And you've also got that 1.5 mil underneath your
It
right
definitely
cleat.
feels like I'm getting a bit more into the right now.
Yeah.
Like if I went down the bottom, it could
Cool.
put a little bit more pressure into the.
Just a bit more connected.
Yeah.
Sweet.
At any point other than professional riding, a 0-degree cleat's a good idea.
Is what, red cleats?
Oh,
What do you say?
0-degree?
Nah, not really. Maybe there's an argument in track sprinting
Yeah.
when you really do need to just be locked in. But it's natural to have a bit of lateral movement with your heel, left, right.
Yeah.
So to lock that down doesn't really help.
It's like, would even the pros have 0?
Not many, couple of sprinters. More psychological than beneficial. Because float is different to tension of your cleats.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
mean like clicking out and in, I just mean like
Yeah.
literally the.
Yeah. Cool, it's going back under again. Yep. We'll have a look in your aero position now as well.
Drops or top?
Tops. Yep. How's that feel?
Good.
Stable?
Stable, and it feels like, even though, what, is the saddle like flat?
Almost, yeah, 2 degree down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because it feels nothing in here,
great.
like how it was.
Okay. So you've actually got some support now from the saddle, like you're not just slipping forward the whole time.
Yeah. I think the only reason why I felt it in here was because of the being too high.
Too high, basically, yeah, yeah. Cool. Stack height wise, I
Yep.
think you're really good there. if we get down lower, you're probably just going to end up having to bring your head up. That was like completely flat back as you were.
Yeah.
So just like your body proportions probably don't suit, or like there's not necessary to go down to the bottom. Did you want to?
Well, shush. I don't know. Just felt like the bar's a bit close there. I don't know if that's a thing. Because obviously you've seen people like doing like that stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, but like, do I think it could go just like a little bit lower? It's like, I don't know. I feel flexible enough to go lower. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's necessary or not.
Yeah. It's only if it's going to be achievable for you to keep that like parallel forearm to the ground. Like if we go lower and it just means your body position ends up the same, but you have more of a bend, then not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure because, like, obviously, if in like a real world TT, if I start dropping it down to here,
Yep.
it's like, well, then obviously it could drop down like,
Yeah,
I don't know, one
Yeah.
verse or something.
Let's do a couple of tests. So just another like minute or so, just steady state in the hoods.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I hope Dan says I can slam the skin in the quad.
Huh?
I'm not 100% yet. Are you doing any gym work?
None.
Ask that every day in the video conference. Funnily enough, we used to. Oh, we used to come to the conference.
That was pre-coaching.
Now aero position for a minute. And then we'll do drops now.
Like, straight arm drops or?
Nah, aero drops, yep. Could you take your hands off, holding that position, could you take your hands off the handlebars?
Oh. Not really, no.
Okay. How about going from the hood position?
Like, down and then to here.
Yeah, no, if you're in the hood position, and maybe you just to take your right hand off the bars now, just your right arm. Achievable?
Yeah.
Cool. What about both together? Holding that same torso position? Yeah. Okay.
No, not really. I think it's like 2.5 centimeters.
Yeah, you got 25 mil in there. Yeah. So from there, you can drop your elbows further?
I mean, I can, and I don't feel any strain at all,
Yep.
but it just depends on what's optimal.
Whoa. Yeah. Did you mention that you did have some elbow discomfort at some point?
Yeah, like even just then when I was like this,
Yep.
I was feeling it a little bit in the elbows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like around where the,
A little bit there?
yeah.
Yeah.
But less so when I was up here, but definitely when I was,
You wouldn't really ride down that low, would you, in the drops often?
No, no, no. If I was
Yeah.
gonna try and do air, like, 'cause
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just unnecessary. But,
Yep. Yep.
but in here, like just before, I didn't really feel anything at all.
Yep. Yep.
And strangely enough, the pain was very more predominant on on the size small bike that I had before I got the mediums. Part of the reason why this is so good now is because I'm getting soon, hopefully, back from the car and repair guy, the red bike.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it'll be, and I have like the same, not the same bars, but the
Yep.
125. They're slightly wider, I think,
Yep.
but
Yep.
just so I can set the bike up like exactly like this.
Yep. Cool, mate. That's good for now. Just hop off. Here's my consensus on stack height. You can go down, but not all the way.
Yeah.
So we can certainly take that 10 mil out. Like you've got enough mobility to be there, but the fact that you couldn't hold that position whilst you were unloaded through the hands would make it pretty unachievable, I think, to be slammed all the way.
Oh, the thing to Dad about saying, I hope he says slow.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a
Okay.
joke to say on the video.
Yeah. So
Whatever's
I think
like
10 mil out, you would be sitting in a really good place in terms of aerodynamics as well.
better than now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
You go more than 10 mil, and I think you'll have some compromises there. And aerodynamics, it's not even a given aerodynamics would be better down lower because you still want a closed gap between your forearm and your head.
Yeah.
And if you all of a sudden open it up too much, then that high pressure air is just going to sit there and slow you down. So
Yeah.
cool. The rest of it's looking really good. I was going to bump like another mil, just come back up slightly out of the saddle height. You still got that pressure point on that right hand side there. I think that's going to come down a bit of work on your end, foam rollering out that right, really tight IT band on the right hand side.
Right. Is that here?
Yeah, outer quad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pulling you down into that right hand side.
Right.
And we've packed up your cleat to try and like take off some of that pressure, and it's helped a little bit, but it hasn't completely gotten rid of it. So that's a foam roller. It's probably not a stretching thing.
Yeah.
Stretching is really just going to like make those tight muscles even tighter. So you're gonna try and pull that muscle away from a tendon.
Yeah.
But find the knots, sink into them, take some deep breaths, and that really is going to like take pressure off that right hand side. Other than that, roadie's pretty much good to go now. Pop this back up a mil.
So drop it, just that big one.
Yeah. You got a hacksaw with you? No,
Well,
I've got them out front, but
have the.
You'd be amazed what we have with us. Only given occasion, but on this occasion, we did not bring the
no, I've got a hacksaw. Maybe we can we'll put it in the stand and give it a go after the track bike.
Yeah.
Yep.
These bars are kind of weird. They have like a 5 mil and a Torx.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is strange. Do you know why?
I think they just didn't want to thread the carbon.
Okay.
So you don't need new bars.
No, bars are good. Length is great.
So while they're growing, you don't need to reach out any further. It's kind of...
You're probably already overextending a couple of years ago, or last year when you picked up the bike.
Yeah. Although I did have the 125 on the small, and that was the size small initially.
Cool. One more go back on this thing with that saddle height.
Somewhat excited to see that on the track bike.
Yeah, me too.
It's probably going to be horrendous.
Oh, so we've just come up and it's got worse. So we'll go back down.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything between those? It was only 2 or 3 mil.
I definitely did feel
Yeah, a bit more saddle pressure.
a bit more pressure in those
Yeah.
two spots.
Yeah.
What's that picture supposed to look like? Symmetrical.
Yeah.
Symmetrical with no red on it.
Red.
Cool. Jump back on. Yeah, you can see there's a bias to the right-hand side. And the right-hand side is delivering less power as well. So it's a little bit to work on there.
Yeah. So that's also to do with the foam roller here.
Yep. Like it's a double whammy. Like you're probably delivering less power because it's shorter.
Yeah.
So it's easy to stay connected through the pedal stroke on your left-hand side. You're also getting more pressure on the right-hand side because of that tightness and the shortness. So it's like, just doesn't leave you with a balanced position through the saddle.
So fixing the knots here will fix both problems.
Yeah, with that packer in your cleat.
Yeah.
Yep. Much better. Okay, so we got your saddle height.
That'd be a good before and after for the video.
Yep.
Very nice.
Before is this one here. After. Much better.
More power. The bike works.
How do you feel about your saddle height going down?
I have no, what's the word? Got no insecurities about saying that I had to put my saddle down.
Okay, good. You haven't shrunk.
No. And I'm short anyway, so it's fine.
How much down did it go?
Let's figure that out now. 15.
What?
Wait. Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
1.5 centimeters down.
Yeah, plumb bob. Like a better way to do it is probably like putting this bike up against a hard wall and measuring from the wall to the bottom bracket,
Yeah.
and then from the wall to the saddle. And then you'd be able to minus the difference and find basically this measurement from 80mm width to the center line of the bottom bracket.
Come on this side, Dad. There's a laser on the tape measure, and that's cool.
So you can see 215, 21.5 centimeters from there to there.
Yeah.
And that's important because you can't just measure from here, because that's not relevant. Like who sits on the nose of the saddle? Every saddle is a different length. However, your pelvis is going to be around here. So we'll always measure from this point. So measure from there to there for your setback. That's telling us where the saddle is in relation to the bottom bracket. In terms of reach, you don't want to be measuring reach to the saddle because they're two completely independent parameters. But if you measure reach to the center line again, then you can keep it consistent between bikes. So I'm going to measure the web reach. And when I say web, that's because your hand web is sitting here. That's a really important contact point. So like, why would you measure to the top cap? Or like, why would you measure to the center of the tops? Like, it's just irrelevant. But here is where you spend most of your time. So putting the tape measure in here, we're measuring to the center line again. So you're a little under 60 centimeters there. That's reach. And then stack. Same thing again. We'll measure web stack. So floor to here. And then we're also going to measure floor to the center of the bottom bracket. That's going to give us the height difference from here to here. And why is it important to measure to the bottom bracket? Well, all geometries are going to be different. So some bottom brackets will be lower to the ground, some will be higher.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that we take out that measurement of the equation. So we can't just measure from the floor to there and then measure another bike from the floor to a web stack because the geometries are different. So, yeah, and that's your stack height. And then with those 4 measurements, A, B, C, D, you should be able to replicate your position on any bike.
Thank you.
No worries.
Very much. Very good. An exactly perfect fitting red wind space coming soon.
And track bike, same. Measure.
Well, on the track bike, we're going to make you suffer more, make it more aggressive. Because how much shorter are your track races compared to your road races?
0.1%.
I'd say, what?
2.5% maybe.
Yeah. And track races will be like 10% of the duration compared to road racing.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say, well, if the guy who runs the Friday night racing would make them
Made them longer. Hey, but we had a 40 lap points last week. 40 laps.
he should have come. To get a laser scrap.
We have the,
Yeah, we have
I think, yeah, that could work.
Julian's going to do some head tube, steer tube chopping whilst we do the track bike.
1 centimeter.
So just 2 of these, yeah, just take out those 2 small 5 mils. Yeah, we'll do it together over a coffee, I think, after we're finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it in the stand.
No offense to Dad, but I wouldn't trust him.
I mean, I did shop last time, but that was under careful guidance and instruction.
No, I mean taking apart the sort of,
Oh, the stacks, the
Take-
spaces and all that nonsense.
taking apart that area of the bike. No, no, no.
Do you have the? We even bought the fancy tool for the.
Put it in the vise.
Yeah. Do you have the fancy tool for that one? Yeah.
Cool. It's going to be fun.
Would not enjoy to see the
Carbon going
relatively-
everywhere.
Well, no, the setups we used to do for the older bikes to chop them.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like, what? How did we used to do it? How did we do it to the Pinarello one? It's like I would push down the bench on the fork.
It's easier because this one is integrated cabling and everything, so you got all sorts.
It's true. Oh, yeah, integrated cables.
Just saw through the cables, you know. You're not getting that one.
Yeesh.
What's a bit of sealant on your nice? No, not sealant. What's a bit of hydraulic fluid on your nice polished?
Oh, no.
Cool. So let's jump on. Same thing. Now we have some measurements to work off.
Oy, oy, oy.
That's how we did this, but
Yeah, tell me what's the story?
Put the seat height up with no prior measurement at all. And then made it so when I was like this, I wasn't constantly banging my knees into the... Even though I still am.
Was that 160? What did you say? 150?
150, sorry. And these pedals are like... Because I can have up and down movement in these pedals.
Oh dear. I just measured up, so you've still, like, you know the rule about how far the handlebars can come over the front axle?
Yes.
You got another 50 mil there, so we can certainly go further forward. But you're built more, like you would go good in a team pursuit.
Don't know if I need a bit more power for that, but
Certainly, but like you've got some growing left in you, and you know you're training hard.
yeah.
And if you were going to start doing a bit of IP, then you wouldn't want to go too long all of a sudden, because like we were talking about earlier, you still want to be compact, close the gaps, keep that forearm close to your head. You go too long and all of a sudden we're stretched out, we're having to like play around with adapters to bring the pads back. But would you do an IP? Is that on the horizon?
I've never really liked them just because, I mean, I kind of just threw my clip-ons on whatever bars I had and
Yeah.
just sort of run them.
Yeah, and then you won't go fast. So of course you won't enjoy it. Yeah.
And like, I mean, sure, I'd turn them up to a thing that I thought was aero, and I like took some videos of me on the rollers in that
Yeah.
position. It looked okay.
Yeah.
So I sort of did the IP. Came what, third last or something?
What was your time?
This was ages ago.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the time was. It's not. It would be almost irrelevant to
Okay.
currently.
Yep. All right. Well, let's just have a quick look over this. But I think, yeah, we'll throw this on.
Oh no.
I think your saddle height looks lower on here than you initially had it on the road bike.
Yeah, that's probably partly towards me not wanting to go too far over what I thought. Because I think it's been cut, so there's no sort of max indicator.
Yeah.
So I left like about that much in.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think that's part of the reason why I didn't go too much higher.
Cool. So like another 2-3 minutes, just endurance pace. Yep. Cool.
it's a tricky one, right? Because you're always going to spend 90% of your time doing the road. And then track is expensive.
I mean,
I don't want to lose it as well, but I think there's something about the feel of the speed, of aerodynamic and speed. That you do enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Have you always done well?
I started track and then I went to road and did no track for like 8 years, and now, that was it. Yeah, then I quit. I wish I did more track, but I didn't have the. I don't know. My coach was road, and I was better at road at the beginning, so I just went down that route. But I wish I got into it more because I actually think I would have really enjoyed it. I just did 2 years, like coming up, and then started going really well uphill, and I was like, oh, just go down that route. But if I was in New Zealand, like there's actually a good pathway here. Like it's not like there's benchmarks. Like you can look at them now, download them off the website, and it's like you just work towards them, chip away, and all of a sudden you hit them, and then you unlock support, unlock PT, life, coaching, and then all of a sudden you're on a salary. You go to Junior Worlds. Like it's all tangible. It's not like And the road thing's a little bit more mythical. It's like you get out there, and you've got to win in Europe where there's 200 guys battling, and that's in one race. There's thousands of people at like a really high level. Some of them just are willing to lose a lot more than you and will risk their lives. And I don't know, there's two different ways to go about it. But
I think the problem, we did talk about this once, right? I said, what do you think's more likely to make it into UAE's World Tour team or New Zealand 100 crash? No. My question was, what's harder? But the problem is, these 2009 babies, Max Allen, Cole,
Jamie, Ollie Keys, Riley Crampton, Jack.
it's stacked.
it is, yeah.
And when you go there, you're like, I ain't never gonna get amongst it.
So why are you still doing track? So
Well, am I?
I'm not sure.
I didn't take part in any of the Manukau season, mostly because I hate the track there.
Yeah.
But
I still think there's value in it. Like even if you're not gonna, if you're not gonna like shoot for the Olympic team, it's like, okay, why are you doing that? Well, leg speed, like bunchcraft, probably like intensity throughout winter when it's really hard to like get a bit of intensity. And you look at all the good athletes on the road these days. Normally they've got some kind of like technical background, like either cyclocross, mountain bike, or track. Track is like hyper intense with technique, efficiency, the reading the race, and it's just a great way to develop rather than just doing the same VO2 workouts, same stuff all winter. And if you were going to use that as a tool, like use track as a tool, then yeah, you wouldn't have to upgrade to a 20k bike. You can still be competitive, do Friday night racing, do nationals, and then head overseas with like just a bit more of like a rounded toolbox as a bike rider.
That's very well said. Very well said.
And then you never know, like if you started enjoying it more and getting results, then it's like, oh, well, maybe I do actually invest a bit.
But the other thing I was going to tack on, talking about his years, he's arguably 2 years physically younger than people for the same year.
Yeah,
So he's got a bit of room to improve.
definitely. Yeah. Yeah, you got a bit more growing, and you definitely like muscular wise. Yeah, jump off, Jona, that's good for now.
I think part of the reason why that looks somewhat good is because
Yeah, it does, yeah.
quite a bit of load on the hands, I feel.
Yeah, you feel it through the hands? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a big Jona dropped with a big handlebar drop.
Is that not the way in track?
Not so much. People are starting to adopt a slightly higher stack nowadays, just to close that gap again.
A higher stack is the secret to riding faster. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
On Peters.
Former pro cyclist.
Has he made a track bike yet?
I don't think so. Get faster on flat roads. Technically, the track is a flat road, so.
Just a bendy one.
Didn't they say that, like, because the way you tilt and then tilt back up, isn't it like a 20-meter elevation and a certain amount of distance.
Your track saddle's further back than your road bike.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
I think it's accurate. It's down six.
Well, just based off what I've done to it.
That's not on purpose, is it?
Well, not on purpose to specifically just move it back, but just to make sure I'm not cramped.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
It was on purpose for that.
Yeah, shit.
Saddle height, it's pretty much exactly where we ended up on the road bike. And that's why the pressure mapping's better.
Huh.
Yeah, so you had a saddle height that was 15 mil lower on the track.
Wow.
Working clocks, right? Twice a day, isn't it? To be fair, like, didn't you adjust this most recently? Like, more recently than you adjusted?
That is true. Yes.
It's slightly higher, but yeah, pretty close.
This looks so ugly. Whenever you say about performance componentry, that front end just looks terrible.
Yeah.
Its mother could not love it.
And imagine how ugly it would be with the yellow stem.
Well, no, but that's leaning into the ugly. That's like, yeah, I know this is ugly. It's just, I'm doing what I have to do to keep doing it.
It's supposed to be the slightly ugly duckling, not the fully ugly duckling.
Well, let's grab some components off the shelf, chuck them on, fix it all up.
Yeah. Are these ones that everyone has going to be legal?
Yep, they're legal, yeah. Yeah. You say 150.
I don't.
That's it.
It's what?
Does it say anything on it? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah. 140.
Okay. You're wrong. 140.
These handlebars. 44?
36s. I think top to top.
Yep. Cool, so let's get that saddle forward, open up your hips, deal with the biomechanics, and then sort out the front end. Sound good?
Does.
Cool.
Just to be beamed straight into the world tour. But yeah.
What do you need to get there, do you think?
At least like a solid result and a meaningful competition.
Yeah, like a UCI race somewhere.
Or like nationals, Oshis,
Yeah.
and then a high FTP to back it up.
What's the latest one? Critical something?
Critical power.
Critical power and compound score.
Yeah.
Compound score. Yeah, it's the compound score.
You working with your compound score yet?
I know what the 5-minute one is.
What's that?
What?
Don't know.
I know how to calculate it. I mean,
I mean, were you lighter than you are now 10 years ago?
Nah, I've just lost muscle mass. It was the same, like 65-ish. Yeah. Seem to be stuck there. I tried to put muscle mass on. If I was to do it again, I'd do more focus on gym. The 2 years that I really focused on it, I went really well. But I just didn't realise I had to until I was 24.
So the last time you were on the scales, you were 54 and a half, right? Yeah. So, I mean, taking a very crude stab at it from like his coach seemed to think, well, the potential Jona shows is that for his weight, he's doing reasonably well. So
Yeah.
obviously, if you can gain 5 kgs or whatever and still and still increase his.
I think you just got to make the most of these years where your hormones are raging and your body wants to grow muscle, because all of a sudden you get past this period and it's very hard to gain that strength that you need. But if you do it now, and then if you need to cut back, you know, if you're a Grand Tour contender, you need to cut back some weight in your 20s, then go for it. But it's really hard to do the other way around. Cut weight now and then gain strength later. Especially at like 55. Do you say 55?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be trying to bulk as much as you can, because you're still, even if you tried, what are you going to get to? Like 60, 65? That's still a really good race weight. I forget that you're recording everything.
Trust me, I'm not going to throw it. But
No, I don't care. I'm an open book.
it's
Okay, so 320,
what you call it?
320 squared
Yeah.
divided by weight. On.
Putting this on for fit purposes, can you hold this, Jona? Just up against. Yeah, just so.
It's part of the.
Okay.
This looks so boss if this is like how the bike turned out.
I want to see your most aero position.
Oh.
Can you look forward?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might have to work a little bit on like trying to pitch these shoulders as well. With, yeah, there we go. Yep. The moment you did that, you're saving 15 mil either side of frontal area.
Boy.
Relax your shoulders now. And now hitch them again. Imagine if I was to place something here and you've got to like just hold it in place. Yeah. It's good. Looking forward still a little bit. Yeah. Your hips feel more open than they were before?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, I feel like if we put the seat thing on, there might be a bit
Bit of pressure through the saddle?
more pressure in the
Yep.
front.
Yep, yep. Let's have a look.
I just realised you should have put a top of saddle. Isn't it a beam point?
What judging by that map, it looks okay.
Yep, that's good.
Whether it's bent or not. If that looks good, I guess it's...
How's it to ride in more casual position, just cruising in the bunch? Yep.
Would that be like up here, or...?
Yeah, I mean, it depends how aggressive you want to be, but if you're just cruising, you'd still have a little bend soft through the elbows, but if
Like
you were,
that.
if you were going for it down in the sprinter's lane, following a move or something, you'd probably bring your elbows down a bit lower and then use that thicker part. Yeah, yep. But that would be, your race position is really those hoods when you want to go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. So I'll just tweak that saddle slightly. So you're saying this saddle is like not the best? Something that you've... Oh, mate, this is a great saddle.
I had it...
This should work well.
Yeah, I think I just replaced it because it was too heavy.
This one?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
alloy rails, alloy.
Yeah. But like we know weight's not really an issue on the track. So,
Yeah. So,
I think track bike, you'd want more of a time trial saddle. Track bike and TT bike, try and align those saddles if you can. So you're going to be sitting really nose heavy on a track bike, also on a TT bike. So a saddle like this should work really well. Nice and supportive through the nose. Really. People go all over the place to try and find one of these because it just works for a lot of people, but they're not making them anymore. So you've ended up with a great saddle.
I think we thought we did, but... don't know. It was just a position issue that I did on the bike, which caused
You seen the Altius over there? That saddle, the Stride, the GBMI Stride is quite popular on the Pursuit bike out front.
Oh, I think I've seen this before. Yeah. Yeah. So many people have that.
Okay, Jonah, back on again. I just tilted it down slightly.
It just looks so much cooler now that it has the nice bars on it.
Does look way better. Okay, Jonah, I'm going to go down slightly with that saddle height, and then we'll try those ones on, and then we'll take the measurements, and basically we'll have the XY measurements of like where we want you to be, and then we can, yeah,
Just check what's on. No.
we'll chuck these ones on as well.
Yeah.
Did you say you've tried those before?
I don't know exactly the width and specs of those that I tried.
Cool. So it's just gone down slightly.
I mean, an idea that crossed my mind is that they turn it into like, you know how the TT cats? Like they just do the bar width by TT cats?
Yep.
Yeah.
Real similar. I was just about to explain that. So, like saddle heights are different between TT and road. Imagine like if you're rotating your pelvis around, it's actually shortening the contact points. So people think you need to be higher with your TT bike, but quite often you need to be lower.
You need to be lower on the TT back.
Yeah. Think about your contact points. If you're rotating your pelvis forward, you're actually sitting on a further forward part of your pelvis. It's decreasing that distance from your pelvis to your feet. And when you bring in aerodynamics into the equation, lower center of gravity, less frontal area, lower CDA, faster. How'd that feel?
Good.
Yep,
Comfortable.
that's spot on. The other one was all right side and now you're kind of shifted back over, so let's leave it there.
I think that one had, like in the internals, it was much different to before.
In what way?
Like, I saw you move the actual mount itself
Yep.
forward.
Oh, the whole thing's come forward, yeah.
And I kind of knew that would be what was happening because
The good thing about the system is, yeah, you've got loads of adjustability there, but you're still nowhere near the UCI limit. If you were to put some pursuit bars on, you could only go up to 50 mil from the bottom bracket.
yeah.
But you're still a couple of centimeters away from that. So those look great on you, and that stem length also looks really good. So let's try the other handlebars.
What stem length is that?
160, and it's legal.
So the frame is definitely.
Frame's good for now. Yeah. All right. I say for now. Like if you're going to go down pursuiting, I wouldn't change it at all. So you wanna
Like
grab those?
how much taller do you reckon I could get before having to change frames?
Well, like I said, if you're going to go down the bunch route, then you probably would change.
Like now?
Not yet, no. Like another 4 or 5 centimeters before you
Oh, wow,
even think
okay.
about changing. So you might not ever need
while.
to change. What are you now, height-wise?
174?
However, it's good to be versatile, isn't it, and have that pursuit option. You don't want 2 bikes, do you?
No.
Yes, you do. You want for all the bikes.
If money was infinite.
That's what Tony Wilkinson said. Yeah, just turn that one into a pursuit bike.
This one? Yeah.
If he was growing out of it, if he had grown out of it.
Well, there are those. Trying to get my hands on what the remaining 5 or 6 Avanti pursuit bars that fit this bike.
Haven't you got some sitting out there on the bed?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Not many of those left.
Didn't
Cooper has some, Maya has some, Kyle says he has some in his garage somewhere.
so the bars themselves are not illegal.
No, it's
Better than what a modern option can pop. The pursuit bars,
Yeah. What about them?
the Avanti ones, like are they still actually good?
But you can get more support, more forearm support. There's only really like two contact points. There's like the extension tip and your arm cup. Whereas,
No, more base bar. I
oh,
think,
base bar.
meaning.
Baseball's pretty good. Yeah, nice. You could go narrower these days because you don't spend a lot of time in the baseball. You just need to get out the gate. Profile-wise, it's pretty commonplace what the fastest aerofoil shape is, cross-section. So it's not been a lot done since then.
Magic products that's like increased in value because of the special cooking bar.
I think just like this, I think they could be tilted back a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I think I'm digging into this edge here.
yeah. You need this to pop up a bit, don't you? Just try that for.
Yeah, that's a lot
Okay.
more comfortable.
How do those feel?
They certainly feel they're comfortable. They feel different to those.
Bit wider.
Yeah, a bit wider. Not uncomfortably wide. Like, it's weird because the contact points are much different. So like those ones are more. I don't know. Those ones it's more like. It feels like more how you'd think extensions are.
Yeah.
Whereas these feel
yeah.
like. These feel almost strange.
You rotate down
Yeah.
rather than like just staying hooks.
Because it's like
Yeah.
on the. Oh, where'd it go? Road bike.
Yeah.
It's like. It's like that.
That's why I typically prefer those because they do come up and it doesn't alter your wrist position.
So,
Yeah.
like, those feel more familiar,
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. That's
But
very.
these don't feel terrible. They feel good.
Do you have enough support on them at the end? Like if you're say like real going for it, slipping forward on the bike, can you?
Yeah, I can certainly hold on to them.
Yeah.
And, like, they're comfortable. It's just a new hand position that's not used to that I have to get used to. It's not an issue, just the observation.
Cool. Let me take all these measurements, and then we can see if Wayne gets back to us and round things up.
Did you say you preferred the Velo like parts?
It's not about preference, it's just an observation of difference. Because these, it's like,
Yeah, I heard what you were saying, but I think I missed the conclusion.
You look at the angle from here, like they just come up. These come
yeah.
in. Yeah.
The conclusion is that those feel more familiar.
Yeah.
Is that what you use?
Yeah, I prefer these. Yeah. I just feel like that strains me and like internally rotates my shoulder when I don't want to. Yeah.
Are these modeled off the Mythos?
Pretty much, yeah.
Which were modeled off the bunch bar.
Yeah. Everyone's just out there copying each other, trying to get the edge.
Making each other better, right?
It's healthy competition, yeah.
So do you recommend track-specific pedals as well?
Nah.
I was just checking because at this point nothing would surprise me. Track-specific skin suits, track-specific.
Well, yeah, track-specific skinnies, that's the thing.
Do you not know you need to eat track-specific rice before you come down to race?
Hard road finding some rights. Geez, I said to Kate, I thought this was great. It's just flown by.
It's good, isn't it? That's why I love doing it.
Yeah, but I just feel like, geez, what a way to. Yeah, you know what to say, right? It's
What a way to spend a Sunday.
All in the pursuit of speed. Spend money to gain speed, and then that gain speed turns into more money.
You guys are also very good at listening and asking lots of good questions, so you're just absorbing from every angle, right? Especially with your coach, like you almost write your own program now. You're just like having,
Well,
maybe not quite.
his shoelaces as his coach tells him to.
Do you ever get any sessions where it's like non-numbered based, like just start to finish, top to bottom of the hill, go all out, or
No.
RPE? No.
it's kind of The only RPE one was a sort of 10 1 minutes, where it was like you got to do it so that you can continue doing that power
Oh, yeah.
10
yeah.
times with 3 minutes in between them.
Yeah. How do you
Those the-
find those ones?
Destructive. Is the word
Mentally.
I'd u- No, legs.
Put the camera on.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
That's a good point.
Does that work with your camera system?
Yeah. 360 and got a cage.
Like one of these?
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Because that won't break off. Right?
No,
Yeah.
because yeah,
Machined in.
it's machined.
So,
Yeah.
oh, where's your robot?
So I've got all the measurements now. How are you feeling about where you ended up with both positions?
Definitely a lot better on the track than was before. I think just part of it was just having to make do with the bars that were not great by any means. So I think with the just with the measurements with the better bars and the better stem, and then getting the seat right was exactly what we wanted from the track bike. And I think the road was definitely more of just we have a position here that kind of works, but sort of ironing out all the creases and making it actually good.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of the fundamentals right, but just slightly overreaching with the saddle height on the road bike.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
track bike was quite rearward, but you were doing that to try and make up for a lack of reach, moving your saddle back, pinching your hips, making you quite upright. But now we can get rid of that problem, bring your bike forward in the front end and bring your saddle forward as well, keep your hips open. And you've got mobility to do it, so it would be a shame not to set the bike up to be ready for that. So
Yeah.
what are we going to do that we haven't been doing recently?
Foam roller. And,
Foam roller, those knots on the right hand side.
Yeah.
And if I was going to advise anything based on what I've seen off the bike, glute control and activation,
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of that happening. I think the more we can start to turn those glutes on, the more powerful your pedal stroke will be, but also you'll be able to hinge from your hips rather than through your back. So this long, low position in the grips will be much more attainable and just holdable for a long period of time as well.
Right.
So that's going to be a bit of band work, resistance band work, monster walks, hip bridges, and eventually, hopefully, back in the gym as well, building some strength in the winter period.
Yeah. Because what was it? So if the glutes are activated, that means you can, like when you're in aero, it's flat back rather than arched.
Exactly. Yep. And they're taking some of that load rather than straining through the back. The glute is a really strong muscle group, but because of the way we live these days, sitting down hunched over a phone, we don't use them as much as we should.
Right.
So if you can start to activate them when you're off the bike, that means they're warmed up and ready when you get on the bike, and it's easier to turn them on. That's something you can probably have a think about whilst you're riding as well, just trying to remember.
Yeah.
Glutes on, hips engaged, soft elbows, a bit of tension through that back, just so you don't end up rounding. And remembering to hitch those shoulders as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Successful bike fit.
Thanks for your patience. That was a good old Sunday afternoon well spent.
Thank you for your time. Hacksaw time on both bikes.
Yeah.
Check saw this one too.
I was going to ask. So,
Yeah.
you know how the Velo bike seems to have the 12-degree increase as well?
Yeah.
Would you be able to achieve the same position by getting a
Yep.
bigger thing and putting it down the
Have
bottom?
you done trigonometry at school?
I have.
Okay, so we can work that out. We've got do you know what that side of the triangle would be if that was flat and that was flat?
Hypotenuse.
That's the hypotenuse, and we know the angle. So that means we can work out what the opposite
Opposite and adjacent.
and adjacent are as well. And once we've got that, then we can work out how much we can drop there. So we'll get the sketchbook out and do some maths and figure that one out, because that would look much cleaner, wouldn't it, having a 12-degree slammed compared
Yeah.
to the 6 with this steerer tube.
Mathematics.
Good question, young man.
Actually useful in real world, not just my exams.
Where are we putting these?
In the bin?
I'll put them on there's a museum getting built upstairs, so
Museum piece right there.
Well, yeah. Not sure we can organise an optimal setup for Friday's racing. We're going to do, right? Even though
Yeah.
it means we have to leave super early because it's a long weekend.
Oof.
Cool. Cool. Trying to film that.
You know, I'm pretty cool to go.
Cool in a way that is they care for someone a lot. Not cool as in street cred.
Can't find the quiet very well.
I tried to route these bars like.
Can you tilt the bar on this side down a bit? Yeah, cool. So with the 325, you'd also need a handlebar tape.
Right, on both of them.
Yeah.
In
Just
the
do
same-
that angle.
We are fully optimized. Well, almost fully optimized. Should optimize this. And then we'll be good to go fast.
You like to go fast, don't you?
Yes. And we made an amazing improvement. We chopped this head tube down a centimeter. So now I'm a centimeter cooler than I was before.
So, do you feel after that, like, does it change the way you think about track as it fits into everything else for you?
Yes, it does. I think it's a lot more possible now. Now that Dan has said that to actually make the most difference is to sort out this museum piece. It's good. It's got the priorities correct.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still no super cheap shortcuts with track, are there? But it's about just staying involved, isn't it? And being competitive.
Yeah.
Alright, let's sort these bikes out.